since becoming the Duchess of Sussex in May and officially joining the royal family, Meghan Markle's fashion has undergone a dramatic transformation from her actress red carpet days to now. In part, that's due to both royal protocol and unwritten expectations about how the family dresses for work events representing the Queen. Of course, some of the changes in her clothing are probably her own choices. She is a human woman, after all. Despite reports that Meghan has broken protocol for showing her shoulders or this or that, Mika Meyer, Beaumont Etiquette's founder/director and a British American trained by a former member of the Queen's household, told Elle.com that Markle actually hasn't ever broken royal etiquette. She's doing a fantastic job, Meyer said. People sensationalize and make stories about the smallest movements when really, she's done amazingly. Where she's in just 1 year is pretty incredible. At the end of the day, royal protocol is meant to show respect to the Queen and to the country and to its citizens and to the attendant event. If you think about royal protocol in that way, I don't think anyone can say that she has been intentionally disrespectful. And therefore she has not broken royal protocol. True, Meghan's transformation over the last year spans from her wardrobe and makeup down to her body language, the way she's carrying herself and the way she's walking and meeting and greeting people. Meyer said. Here, she breaks down how Meghan's wardrobe has changed in particular. Meghan's wedding gown tailoring critics thought the dress was ill-fitting, had everything to do with preference and nothing to do with royal protocol. She would not have been told exactly about the tailoring. If anything, usually people would expect that protocol would say it shouldn't be tight. With the Duchess of Cambridge opening bracket Kate Middleton closing bracket, it was perfectly tailored to her figure. I think it's just a matter of preference between her and her designer. Meghan's trooping the collar off the shoulder two-piece, despite reports, did not break protocol, it just broke tradition. There's no actual protocol. And that was her version of formal attire. There was nothing that said you have to have your shoulders covered. She dressed respectfully opening bracket, although closing bracket it was a little bit more skin than we'd ever seen traditionally worn at trooping the collar. If you look back at all of the female royals throughout history at trooping the collar, we haven't seen an outfit quite like that. Meghan gets the final say with what she wears, but she now has a team of aides presenting her with appropriate options. In regards to trooping the collar and really any event, they would not have given her the option to do something disrespectful. She has an entire team of aides that call opening bracket and closing bracket pieces. They would have pulled appropriate pieces. The palace is very involved in what she wears and her presentation. And of course she has the final say, but there wouldn't have been any of her breaking rules. Meghan can no longer accept freebies. Sometimes dozens and dozens of pieces are laid out for her opening bracket by aides for events closing bracket. She picks them out, tries them on, and anything that doesn't work goes back. She doesn't get freebies like she used to. She literally is not allowed to take freebies. So everything goes back. Meghan is carrying smaller bags. As she attends more formal events, she's naturally going to take on a more formal dress code, Meyer said. So for instance, her handbag, we used to see her carrying these rather large bags that could fit so much. Now, we see her with very small bags for many reasons. 1, the bags have to match the formality of the event, and 2, she has less to carry. She has a whole team of royal aides with her at all times to supply everything she needs. Meghan is no longer wearing sleeveless clothes. She used to wear a lot of totally sleeveless, strapless opening bracket closing bracket. Now we see her with a tight sleeve or even a full sleeve. She's wearing longer hemlines. We used to see her a lot on the red carpet, which would have been a formal event for her then, in short, cute little skirts. Now we see her with conservative hemlines down to the knee or even below. And less revealing clothes, period. Nothing is too tight, it's still tailored but not too revealing. We don't see cleavage. We just see her dressing very respectfully. I think she knows she's representative of the royal family and a role model for so many. Open-toed shoes and sky-high stilettos are out. We used to see her on the red carpet or at a formal event with open-toed shoes during the day. Now we see her with closed-toed shoes during the day. She does not typically have too much, if any, platform on her heel, which she used to. We know that either polish or suede are typically the most formal for closed-toe day attire, and we see her with a lot of those colors. Her jewelry is minimal instead of statement. Why? Her jewelry is very simple, very elegant. If we look at older pictures of her style, she used to have lots of bracelets or little tie bracelets that were woven together in stacks. Now we don't see those anymore. We see more polished jewelry. And in terms of her presentation, we see of course catch her wedding ring, her marital jewelry. She's wearing fancier hats. We've never seen her opening bracket and them closing bracket besides a fedora and a couple of straw hats. Now we see her following very British traditions of wearing hats, which really is cultural and shows respect for the formal events she's attending.